Skoglund pitched for the Aggies in softball in the 1980s. She won 60 and lost 25, eventually becoming one of just 6 Aggie softball players named All-American. She was a 4-time All-Conference selection. Her remarkable career earned run average under 1 run a game is the second best ERA in school history. As a freshman, she helped the Aggies advance to the College World Series.
Basically, I started when I was 9 in Bobby Sox, it's called. And Bobby Sox is, I like, little league. And, but you can't slide, and there's a lot of rules, for the little kids. And then I got a little better, and my dad wanted me to be able to play where you can slide, and you don't lead off, but you can lead before the catcher gets the ball. And so he got a team that was called GSA, Girls Softball Association in San Diego. And I played there, and then from that I went to a travel team at the time called the Hot Darters. And we went and played tournaments in Santa Maria, and that's where I kind of got to know some of the girls that were already in college, because I was usually the youngest one. And got to know them, and then high school, of course, me and Kelly, and we had a really good high school. I think in my 3 years in high school, we lost 1 game. That was our first game. And just me and Kelly, and like I say to my dad, we just did it all the time. It was just one of those things. I think with me, softball is such a team sport that I don't ever look at one person standing out that much more than others. I know that's a cliche thing to say, but you don't get RBIs without people on base. You don't get saves without somebody pitching the game and your team being ahead. So it's always been a team to me. So to have an individual like that is different. Yeah, I was offered a scholarship at Oklahoma, UCLA, Arizona, San Diego State, USIU, and Utah. When I came up here to visit in the winter, it was gorgeous. They took us snowmobiling, and I think it was so different from San Diego that it made it interesting. And I played, my best friend at the time, Kelly Smith, she also had a scholarship here, and so she chose to come here. Yolanda Beasley, the assistant coach, I played for her mom on the summer teams, our travel teams. So I knew about 4 or 5 people up here already. So just the climate, and then knowing these people just made it really feel like a good fit. I learned enough, and I had great coaches along the way that I wasn't worried. I never felt I had to strike everybody out. I never felt that pressure. When I looked behind me and I saw Kelly at shortstop, or Kendra at second, and these people, I knew if I can just get them to hit it on the ground, or that they can take care of it too. I had the trust in the people behind me that I didn't feel like I had to strike everybody out. So I don't think I was dominating. I just think that I learned and was good enough to get them to hit it, or I would rather they hit it than doubles and triples and things like that. I think probably my best pitch I felt was the rise ball, and I had a curve, a changeup, and the drop. And the drop, I have to thank Utah State for, because I was horrible at it until I got here, and it started working for me, and that helped a lot. But those were the main pitches that I had. We beat UCLA, and that was the memory mostly because they were the top dog at the time. Me and Kelly, our little rival, so to speak, in high school, how kids have that. She went to UCLA, so it was kind of neat to beat her team. But beating Texas A&M and Texas A&M was a big one. I remember that. And just I think my fondest memories though were going down to University of Utah and playing in that tri-state tournament or something. We went down there every year, and that was always a good time.
Well, I will be quick because I'm not very good at this part at all. But I'd like to thank the committee. Everything has just been outstanding. It's definitely going to be a weekend that I'll never forget. And one of the other reasons it'll never be a weekend I'll never forget is because my friend Julie and she found out about this. I wasn't going to really tell too many people, but she found out, and have 2 tables of family sitting out here, and that's pretty cool, and that's because of Julie, and I thank you for that. My husband Matt, you're awesome, 21 years. There should be a Hall of Fame for you for putting me down. I appreciate that. Steve Leachman, the Goals, Becky, Shauna Madonna, my Canadian friends. Thank you so much. Like Eric said, family isn't necessarily blood. It's the people who are there for you and you can be there for them, and that's what these people are for me. And Utah State has been that for me also. It's a pretty special place and always will be. So thank you very much.
Congratulations, Kristie. Final inductee tonight in the class of 2012 Aggie Hall of Fame is Emmett White. Emmett joined by